Hey, what's happening, everybody? G-Money here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And we are continuing onwards with this game. And I was playing through this and I was recording, and all of a sudden my freaking crashed on me. Which I was pretty upset when that happened. I was pretty much sat in pants like that at that very moment. Now see, this door here, this door would have been the quickest route to get to the objective, but my hacking skills are not that great. I mean, I could just go cheatsy doing and go out and just be done, but however, I want to feel that maybe I should probably help the players that, you know, want to hack through this.
The police have the hall locked down.
So we're gonna go through this whole thing naturally.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
He showed up here? I thought he'd still be in the hospital.
Checked himself out this morning. He had no real injuries, so there was nothing they could do.
I cannot imagine how he feels.
Simply the damn determined to find responsible. Captain had to have him physically removed.
What did they do? Drag him out screaming?
Captain had him tased. Poor bastard.
I'll try not to sneeze. It sucks. Ooh. Man, that was irritating. Come here, Jim. Can't have you be doing whatever you want. Through here, punch that.
No, they've already done the preliminary structural analysis. We're fine here. No worries about that. Anything else?
Plenty, but nothing that I think will
Okay, good. Back to your posts. Everyone on sharp lookout and stay out of the way. Takes have a tough enough job.
Wouldn't just shoot him out. They would have taken
Guarding
him
a
away.
blown-up train station.
Brings up another good
Could be in the red light, eyeing the merchandise.
interested in this investigation.
What was that,
Did we sneak
Kopecky?
around?
Nothing, sir.
didn't know.
Just commenting on the
Say they were
clank
covering
bastards
something
that did this.
That's what I
That kind
thought.
of talk can get
Now
you to work.
go. Keep watch for clanks that come back and see their handiwork.
Okay, waiting for this guy here to move. Okay. Since he moves, sooner I can.
We are wasting time.
Tohle násilí je katastrofa.
Checkpoints are doing a good job.
We'll
keeping
get
people
whoever
out.
did this. I know we will.
Potřebujeme víc světla.
You guys are going to have to put in some overtime on this one.
Now, if I have like cloaking, I could just simply cloak through and get it to over there real quick. But
I'm here.
Máš tušení, jak dlouho tady ještě budeme trčet?
A fucking catastrophe.
Can't find anything useful here. Looks like the area's been trampled by someone.
don't want to take none of these guys out either. But
Určitě v tom má prsty ten sráč raket.
Ark is getting away.
Anywho, just gotta go through here. Oh, that was a bit glitchy. So, don't go through that way. Instead, go this way. For this little crack here. And then just jump through here.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Yep.
Copy that.
And go through these vents here. And then this will take you all the way back to the other side. Now you're gonna need the augmentation where you can breathe into the gas. So be prepared when be prepared when you come through here. And there we go. Now I can get my cloak. There. Now I got my cloaks back. Alright, now we just need to get back to the bay. We gotta head back to headquarters. Yes. That's actually pretty fast, too. Compared to when it took me a little longer to figure out what I need to do. Oh, great. Here we go again with the USB. Here we go again with the controller. Okay, finally we got off this train.
Jensen, looks like we have a new lead in the case. It's going to put you inside Golem City.
The Og Ghetto. What did we get?
In telecam footage from the attack. Chang was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
So I shouldn't tell her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give Ozen 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's done.
No, time to hit back. Time to hit the base.
Přímo tady ve městě.
Yes, yes.
I cannot believe this.
I don't want any trouble.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Limb clinic, hey? It's been ages. It's been a long time since I've been with those.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen.
It'd be easier if someone would just... What's up and doing?
There isn't much here to go.
Agent Jensen, you are wanted in Dr. Ozen's office. Agent Jensen to Dr. Ozen's office.
Yeah, I'm going to the office.
Adam, I'm Delaro Ozen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... Well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
I'm good.
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat.
I docked.
I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Are you asking me or telling me? Well, we're gonna be. I know we've been on time, but let's hit this close though.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. What would that be? So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
Complex issue, no excuse. You know what? It doesn't matter to me. You know what? As long as I got my job to do, I have to prevent further bloodshed. Which is exactly what I intended to do, and I don't care what people will think of me.
Doesn't matter what I think about it, Doc. I got a job to do. I'm here to prevent further bloodshed. Which is exactly what I intend to do.
I hope that you can. Listen, Adam, I know these kinds of conversations are a pretty major pain in the ass. I really do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. Thanks.
You mean I had a choice?
No. But the sentiment remains. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Okay. Got done with the got done talking to the doctor. Now we gotta give the evidence to our friend Smiley.
Let's pretend you're right. Why would somebody be reading our...
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
They didn't seem to be in a talkative mood, so I left them alone.
See? Without my expert advice, you might be dead right now, Adam. A stitch in time saves 9.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something, something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
What? Calm. I don't know what's your beef. I don't know what's your deal, buddy. I'm calm as butter. Yep. Got an upgrade. Question is, I should probably save up for this one here when it comes to doing multiple takedowns on guards. It's a pretty useful skill to have. Now I gotta meet up with Alex.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
I'm trying my best here, but, you know, working with Interpol is quite, you know, so it can be quite stressful. I hope you realize that. Trying to be a double agent and all that shit.
Nice coat.
Yeah. I want his coat too. His coat's sweet. Alright, so what is this Golem City? Huh, it's not too far away.
Не можу се дочекати.
Should probably pay a visit to these places, to these stores and all. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
That was terrifying. Every bomb.
Wow, I hadn't realized.
Valley run this city.
Isn't it just awful? So many people died in the explosion. Oh.
Here you go. Drink it all in. Want some more? Come get some more tonight when the red light is.
Move it along.
You want some of
Hand
this?
them over.
Of course you do. How can
Yo.
Come to me.
stuck in the evidence.
Good old Golem City. Ah, biosales, nice. Oh, more biosales. Double nice. Ah, scraps.
Nothing to report.
Huh, don't this look creepy.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower, too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
No, trust me, I infiltrated a freaking Taiwan medical facility with a bunch of Bell Tower guards surrounding. And I fought with them, so it doesn't come surprise.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
Let's see. You said we got something?
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen
Okay.
to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vessel Life, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Sounds like... I agree, he doesn't look good. He pulled me off Dubai, pulled me on the I don't know, Miller seems, he seems like, you know, he wants to do things by the book, but he's been given orders to do this and he has no choice, but then he's pulling me to do this. Feels like he's setting me up, so I may agree.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Golem City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the Collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
You too, Alex. Do some digging around.
Miller, we still going to Golem City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
I have to get underneath there if I can get access. Miller?
Area is free of suspicious activity.
It's been closed for ages, maybe a year or more.
Yeah, well,
and these
there's
loves
the
those
problem
little marionettes
right
they
there.
wish to have.
Okay.
The ones that look like dogs. I was going to get one for her birthday. You should get her a real dog. No, she's an irresponsible little idiot. Trusting her with a piece of wood is as far as I would ever go.
Wait.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the August thing, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent.
Chicane.
This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both
I wonder how Malik is doing.
We will be watching the UN closely.
Be pretty cool if we bump into her again.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from
You saw what happened yesterday. Things are getting worse. I can't just take time off. I know that, but there's got to be another way. Another doctor shift.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 250 Eastern Airlines flight 451.
Behind my back and do it anyway.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? You got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilek complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Or are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him, on our terms. Not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Golem isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Golem City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I'd made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
No. Oh, well, got a couple questions. You asked me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
You asked me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect.
Alright.
Just bring him in.
I got one more question about the terror attacks.
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Golem City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Golem isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Got it.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest.
Yes.
Ready to light out.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Okay. Every now and then there was a little bit of a freeze on my end.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Just block it out.
Yeah, you do that.
Their justification. You must submit to an identification scan.
Oh boy.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank. Our only solace may be the knowledge. So leave it to me. Right. Okay, that's good. So look now thinking we hate each other. Shut up!
What's the plan?
That's pretty...
That sounds like a
That's actually...
You people. Now what? What other lies have you
Yeah.
come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Whoa.
Which
Hey.
one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's bad in Prague, and it's even worse here. What happened?
Have you no feelings? My husband and his brother, both augmented people like you, were beaten and taken away by the police. Tibor said he knew someone who could get us out of here. Is that supposed to be you?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
Hey, I can see you're upset. And you're right to be. But if you have information that can help me get you and your family out of here, please tell me. It's not too late.
I'm sorry. It has been very difficult.
Please. Don't be biting my head off
Tibor
here.
has been arrested before. He thinks Ark will keep him safe. The last time he was rescued by someone coming in through the ceiling of his cell. There are many places in Golem City that are unfinished. Maybe that can help.
I think it can. Thank you,
Adela.
Adam.
Adam.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Trying to go find him.
We don't want you here! Move! Golem City is not a prison! Being police is no excuse for cruelty! I'm sorry, I won't do it again!
You think we like this?
Please, no! I gave up on work. It was long-winded and bored. Bored!
Stay out of this.
Go this way.
Apathetic. He's talking about our lives.
So what?
Go through the database. Cross-reference outstanding warrants. Maybe we'll find someone willing to talk.
Hmm. 99. Look at all that weaponry. It's a shame I can't. It's a shame I can't get that out. Search for all these. See if I can find whatever. Let's see, can I do anything?
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
Go get Soko.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adela, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
What do you mean you can't help us? There has to be a way.
Must be something we can do. Maybe I can talk to the cops,
let's see if
get
there
them to
has
release
to be
you.
a way.
They won't talk to you. They're arresting everyone.
I don't think they'll arrest me. I can take care of it.
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
Alright, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dusan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
None of your concern.
I'm not a terrorist.
Dushan, we're going in fucking circles again. It's making me dizzy.
Wonder if we should have a few more people at the main entrance.
Need to earn respect.
Copy that, officer.
Mám toho dost.
Back to patrol.
To nebylo vtipný. Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! I have children! I'm innocent, I swear! Tell them I was brave. Please, I'm begging you. Tell them I was brave.
Stay sharp. These assholes might try something.
I'm innocent, I swear! I have children! Please, I'm begging you! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
That worked for me.
That's better. Now I gotta drag your ass out of the way. Damn. Damn, I'm strong. Huh. Well, the EMP grenade didn't make a noise. Makes me grateful.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Oh, that's Soko.
Too bad.
Oh.
I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
Let's just say both.
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of Ark.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if Ark was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with Ark. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what Ark is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all...
Damn.
The things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Yep. Just be careful. Just be careful on your way out. Not gonna lie, you're a fucking fun one to take out. On that note, I could get out of here finally.
Please, help my brother.
Your butt is good. Alright, get me out of here.
Cannot let them take him away. We have to stop them.
I heard you almost got stabbed yesterday.
It was my fault. He had a knife. Slumming. Looked like he didn't really know.
Alright.
I keep telling
Let's go back up.
They've got a weapon.
Well, I'm gonna stop here for right now, since I have been over about an hour and I got a lot of editing I gotta do to cut out of my few failed attempts you may not have not seen, since I don't want you guys to bear with the humiliation of fucking up so much for me. So I have to stop here and take care of that. But I will see you guys in the next episode, and this has been G Muddy Robin. Until then, farewell everyone.